Well, I've been getting very personal on my YouTube. Here's another one for you. You've got to break up with that chick. What I mean by this is, some of the best decisions of my life came off of the end of breaking up with some girl. I've done 4 years of full-time charity work, and it is the greatest spiritual feeding I've ever had. I'm whole, I am complete. There are things I know and people I know that I was never going to know otherwise. But what I had to do in order to get there was break up with someone some years ago. And it's important that you can release your platform in order to make a leap of faith. Understand that there is a perpetual leap of faith that happens in life. You'll do it again and again and again. And sometimes you need to let go of someone so that you can jump off the cliff, but make it to the soft stack of hay down below. If you try to hold on and jump off at the same time, you may fail to jump off, or worse, you may kind of jump off and then miss where you're trying to go. I am now pretty much like where I used to dream of being 3 years ago in my photography career. 3 years ago I said, wow, if I made 500 Rand a day, I would be happy. I'm making that, if not more, now. But what happened was, at the beginning of, is it this year? Around the beginning of this year, I had to decide to leave someone because they were bad luck. Meaning, they had so much bad luck that it ended up coming into me, and I ended up having a bad luck career, several bad luck days. I'm sort of struggling along, but just because you have developed a $600 to $1,000 problem, I give you the $600 to $1,000, and you somehow still have a problem because somehow, biblically, you attract some biblical plague every few seconds, right? So what ends up happening is, if you've had bad luck and had bad luck and had bad luck, at some point you are bad luck, and you need to be able to communicate clearly, communicate honestly. Do not secretively or anything. Like, I've been open and honest in every single one of my breakups and every single one of my dealings with a person. I'll tell you straight and without any curvature to it, any bending. I'm not trying to make you feel better by not telling you the truth. I'm trying to make you feel better by telling you the truth. Do you see? But here's the idea. You gotta leave that chick in order to make it to the promised land. You have to let go of something to grab onto something else. You have to empty the cup in order to fill it with something new. And I wanted to let you know that the best decisions of my life were had after breaking up with some chick. And it's an important piece of data because it is a very trapping element of our lives. This relationship part is super trapping. You need to understand, as much as it is depicted as a paradise, depicted as maybe the end goal of your life, to have a relationship and a family, understand that it is also the stickiest possible thing. To be in love with someone, to fall in love with someone, and to perpetuate the relationship, to continue it, is also something very sticky. It means that it requires a tremendous courage, very often, to let go. Yeah? One can get carried away with this, you know what I mean? You can let go of like everyone unnecessarily. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the point where destiny is calling. Sometimes you can either hold hands with a girl or you can hold hands with God, and you gotta choose. So what you need to do is, you need to break up with that chick. I hope this helps you. I don't know what time it reached you, but it's probably the right time.